You probably know the big NBA names, the ones on every commercial. But there's one name you might have missed. Jalen Williams, a young man with quiet eyes and a louder heart, not born with silver spoons or headlines, but with something rarer. Humility. His journey isn't about highlight reels, it's about quiet sacrifice, lost sleep, and a mother who held everything together with love and duct tape. This isn't just basketball, this is the American Dream remixed, and it's one story you won't want to miss. Jalen wasn't born in a big city. He grew up in a small apartment in Gilbert, Arizona, where the act broke more than it worked. His mother, Lisa, worked 2 jobs, hospital receptionist by day, call center worker by night. His father, Ronald, did construction, often leaving at 5 a.m. and returning after dark. They didn't talk about vacations, they talked about keeping the lights on. Jalen's first basketball hoop, a milk crate nailed to a telephone pole. And yet every night, no matter how tired he practiced, his mother once said, "Son, if your dream costs everything, give everything." He listened. Jalen wasn't the tallest kid in the gym at 5'10". Nobody took him seriously. Coaches overlooked him. Scouts ignored him. Teammates often outshined him. But then in his junior year of high school, something changed. In one summer, he grew 8 inches from barely noticed to suddenly 6'6". He looked the part. But it wasn't just the height that changed his mindset. Grew sharper, while others chased attention. Jalen studied the game. Kobe Bryant interviews, Tim Duncan footwork, even. Yoga, still no big college offers. The phone stayed quiet until one day Santa Clara University called not a powerhouse but a door, and Jalen walked through it at Santa Clara. Jalen didn't make headlines, he made habits, early practices, late-night free throws, ice baths, film, study silence his sophomore year. He exploded points, assists, steals. Leadership NBA scouts started whispering, "Who's this kid? Underrated, could be special." He didn't hear the buzz. He stayed focused then on draft night 2022. The Oklahoma City Thunder called his name. 12th overall. The kid with the milk crate hoop was now in the NBA, but the journey, it was only just beginning. Nobody expected him to shine, they had other stars to focus on. But game after game, Jalen showed up. Not flashy, just fearless. He guarded veterans twice his age, took clutch shots, passed with poise, smiled like he belonged a game against Golden State. He dropped 27 points against Boston, hit a buzzer beater. But it wasn't the stats. It was the respect fans started noticing. Announcers said, "There's something about this kid." Veterans said, "He's different." Coaches said he listens, he cares. And somewhere his mom, still working her job, cried watching him on national TV. Her boy made it. Jalen Williams doesn't post much, doesn't boast, doesn't chase fame. He visits kids in hospitals donated to rebuild a gym in his old neighborhood. Still texts his high school coach before every game. When asked about pressure, he said, "I already won. I made it out. Now I just play, so other kids know they can too." He once signed 200 autographs after a loss because he remembered what it was like to be the kid on the other side of the fence. He never forgot who he was or why he plays. Today, Jalen Williams is rising, not just on scoreboards but in hearts. He's not the loudest, not the most famous, but maybe he's the most real, and in a world chasing likes and loudness, Jalen's quiet grind is a reminder that greatness doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. If this story moved, you share it with someone chasing their own quiet dream. Because somewhere tonight, a kid's shooting at a crate hoop, and he needs to know it's possible. Subscribe for more real stories that inspire, move, and remind us what matters most. Don't miss the next story.